hope I don't fall in love with you. If that happens, don't know what I'll do. I might lose my mind, wasted all my time. I hope I don't fall in love with you. Woo! Fucking. Anyways, feelings change, dude. Sometimes, as much as you don't want to admit it, people can wake up the next day and not feel the same way about you. And I know it's hard to hear, especially because some of you are probably young or a bit older, and you're probably asking, you're like, no, that can't be happening. While if you disagree or agree, I actually would genuinely want to hear your thoughts about this, but let me just, explain myself before I get roasted in the comments. I met a girl through Bumble. I know, it probably wasn't, but hey, listen, she was great. She was great. I met her through Bumble. That's the only issue. But for the first, I think, month, I added her. We didn't really talk because, like, I'll be honest, I didn't really give a shit. And when we did start talking, it was great. And I went on a date with this girl. Absolutely amazing. But as I said before, feelings change. When on the date, everything's fine. Everything's going fine. We're vibing. We're FaceTime calling. It might, kicking my feet up in the air and shit like a fucking dumbass. But as we keep talking and talking more, there's a good chance I probably triggered her the wrong way. I was still trying to be playful and poke fun at her, and I'm pretty sure she took it the wrong way. Because next thing I know, I got ghosted, and I was like, what the fuck? And she posted on Instagram like twice, so I was like, okay, I'm definitely being ghosted right now. And then I posted on Instagram, so I'm like, I'm being ghosted right now. This is outrageous. Like, okay, let me do something here. I decided to message her. Hit her with, hey, I'm gonna tattoo, because I was, and I actually got my tattoo. It's actually doing pretty good right now. It was full of blood, but it's doing pretty good. Message her, and I get the thumbs up, brother. I got the thumbs up, like message, and I was like, oh, so you don't rock with me like that anymore. Okay, I don't have a boat. This is stupid. I should actually have a boat. That's fucking. Hold up, intermission. She didn't rock with me like that. Do I know? Could there have been another guy in the photo and, brother was more entertaining and more absolutely. But the thing is that feelings change. There's a good chance that nothing of what I said is what's made her ghost me or blah, blah, blah. There's a good chance she's like, he's not all that, It happens. Sometimes you just don't click with someone anymore. And sometimes you really did click with someone, but you just think, I don't know. Or some people play the long game, or some people play the short game, and then go, I don't think I can see you or see us working out in the future. There's just like all these, but here's the thing, not a lot of people are going to communicate, and if you get ghosted, don't be mad at the person. It's so dumb. And obviously, I was a sassy man, and I, removed her on everything, and she unsubscribed from channels because I don't give a fuck. I can do whatever what I want, and I don't really care. If someone ghosts me, cool, bye-bye. I don't care. But I don't hate them. It's kind of dumb to hate them. Who gives a shit at the end of the day? If you really care for someone and you really like someone, you're not going to hate them for anything they do that's so petty or just dumb like that, because you've just told me that you like this person, so why would you give a fuck? You know what? This person could have been amazing to you, and you could just go, this fucking hurts, and you're in every right to be hurt. You kidding? It's not normal. It's not normal to be hurt. It's not normal to, be abandoned and shit and be ghosted. It's not normal, but it happens. And through that, you just kind of get more experience in realizing that heartbreak's okay. Being ghosted is okay. It tells you everything you need to know. I haven't received a text back. Not once after I moved her. And again, as any right person would say, you can make several arguments saying maybe she doesn't feel the same way anymore. Maybe she's too scared to reach out. Maybe she doesn't give a shit. But the reality is that when you want someone, you go after them. You want to fix a problem, you fix it. Just like if an ex really wants to come back into your life, they will come right back into your life and they'll do whatever they can. The reality is that if someone really cares for you, or if someone wants to be a part of your life, they will do everything in their power to be a part of it. It's not rocket science. There's probably people that you don't talk to anymore. Whether it's because you don't vibe, or simply you don't see the purpose in their life, and they don't see the purpose in being in your life. And that's completely fine. It is completely normal to not want to be a part of someone's life anymore. It's not a diss to them. Wish them well and say goodbye. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes people look at the situation they're at now and go, I'm not ready for a relationship. I cannot do this. I'm not happy with myself, so I don't want to tell this person, or I don't want to be with this person because I'm not ready. And there are so many things that go beyond just you. You had a life before them, and you'll have a life after them, and you may even have a life with them again. And at some point they want to. And if they do come back, just be wary. Just be wary. Don't knock it. Just be wary. Don't be a dickhead. Don't be like. I hate it when people try to be dickheads. Oh, stop being so fucking childish. You are a grown man. You are a grown woman. Act like it. I've had a literal girl trying to come back to my life after she cheated on her boyfriend 9 months or whatever with me, and now she's back, and now she wants to be a part of my life again. Oh, I want to be part of your life, and yada yada yada. Do you think we could try again? I'm sorry, I'm checking my phone timer because I gotta go get my laundry out. But here she is trying to be a part of my life, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful or a dick to this guy. I could. She fucking was doing all this stuff, and cheating on her boyfriend, and like all this, like, oh, now you want me back? Now you want to come back to my life because you now realize that I'm better than your boyfriend, or all this shit. I could have been a dick, but I don't. Why? Because who cares? And also, this girl is being vulnerable to me. This girl had the courage to add me back on Instagram, or add me on Instagram, message me, knowing she could be mocked and made fun of. She had the courage to do that, and she did it anyways. She knew the risk. She knew I could just absolutely ignore her. I could resent her. I could do all this shit. But I chose to say, look, I'm not attracted to you anymore, and I just don't see us working out because of this, and this. And if I'm being honest, I don't really like you like that anyways. You did this to your boyfriend and used me as this. I just don't see the point. Like, all respect to you. I hope you get everything you want in life. I hope you find a man that treats you well, but that's not going to be me. And she was respectful towards it. She said, okay. I'm sorry for wasting your time going here for me again. I'm like, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even take it personal. Who cares? At the end of the day, people change. People move on. Feelings change, and there's nothing you can do. Look on the bright side. You found someone that you loved, that you cared, that you found funny, that you realize you have a lot more in common. And guess what? You'll find someone just like them again. And it might be them again. You never know. What you think now is a product of what you're living in now. In 6 months, you might not feel the same way about them. And in 6 months, you might accept them back. At the end of the day, feelings change. People change. Things happen. You don't know the reason, so let it go. Because you're really going to let someone who just said, I don't want to respond to you, be the reason you're sad. There's a million things to be sad about. Don't let them have power over you. And just move on. And let it go. It's hard, and you'll get through it. Can't say how long it'll take, but you'll get over it. At the end of the day, we all deserve happiness. Even them. If you really care for this person, let them be happy. With or without you. Good night.